Hola chicos, buenos días. Hoy vamos a aprender de la cultura de España. Saca tus apuntes, por favor. Take out your notes, either digital or the paper copy you received in class, y van a escribir los apuntes a la derecha. You're going to write down these notes on the right-hand side of the notes page where it says Apuntes de Profe Campbell. Notes from Profe Campbell. Recuerden, escriben las palabras, los apuntes, en español y inglés. Be sure to take notes in both Spanish and English so you remember what the Spanish means, but you understand the Spanish because it will be on your assessment in Spanish. Here we go. Geografía. España es un país en Europa. Un país es, por example, los Estados Unidos, Francia, Italia, ¿ok? Está debajo de Francia y a la derecha de Portugal. Está entre el Océano Atlántico y el Mar Mediterráneo. La capital de España es Madrid. El idioma. Idioma significa language. Personas que viven en países diferentes como Francia, Italia, España, hablan tipos de español o otros idiomas diferentes también. En inglés decimos dialects. We call these dialects in inglés. En España, ellos hablan un tipo de español, a type of Spanish, que se llama castellano. Aquí, Castilian Spanish. La mayoría del país habla castellano. The majority of the country speaks Castilian Spanish or castellano. Pero en el norte y este de España, la región se llama Cataluña. Ellos hablan catalán, que es como otro idioma. Es muy diferente que el español. It's very different than Spanish. Por eso, for this reason y otros, in 2017 and other times during its history, Catalonia has sought independence from Spain. Let's see what the people have to say about this.
Hola, me llamo Oliver.
Hola.
Hola.
Hola, me llamo Julia.
Dick David.
Soy María Luisa.
Catalonia is a region of Spain, the northeast. That's where Barcelona is.
We have our own language.
We speak Catalan. It's a Romance language, which is probably as close to French and Italian as it is to Spanish.
We have a very particular sense of humor.
Also, it's a region with a very particular set of traditions, like our own dance, music.
But at the same time, sharing some parts of it with the rest of Spain.
We are proud of our history.
There's a strong, fierce cultural identity. And I'm Catalan, but also I'm Spanish.
I don't really know if I should say I'm Spanish or Catalan.
I am Catalan only, not Spanish.
I just say I'm from Barcelona.
I feel both, and I am very proud to be able to have two sense of humor.
I would like Catalonia to become independent.
I don't want independence. I just want to vote.
That's the only way we will have to make our own decisions. I really don't know what I would vote.
Many people in Catalonia don't really agree with the Popular Party. That's the one on the government right now in Spain.
I feel that Catalonia is not Spain's priority. Catalonia generates a lot of money, one of the richest regions in Spain. But we feel that we don't get enough money back.
It's not just about like the money or for something the government did. It's more about a feeling and a sense of belonging. For a Catalan person, they are from Catalonia, and that's a feeling.
I don't want to be independent. I think that some Catalans want to be independent because they feel superior in a way, based on irrational things.
In a sense, they feel like English people feel from French people.
They may be based on history, but all parts of have their own history.
We would do better being independent.
We are very divided. It's very sad.
But most of us want to go. But right now, like this,
We all should get along. I think talking is the way.
Ok, el próximo tema es la corrida de toros. La corrida de toros significa bullfighting en inglés. También hay el encierro de toros, que is running of the bulls. You're probably more familiar with el encierro de toros, the running of the bulls. We're going to talk about both. En Pamplona, España, cada año, desde el 6 hasta el 14 de julio, hay un evento que se llama la Festival de San Fermín. Durante la festival hay un evento que se llama el encierro or el running of the bulls. This is the famous running of the bulls that you may have heard about before in la Festival de San Fermín. Ok, vamos a ver la corrida de toros en la historia. Bullfighting is often linked to ancient Rome when many human versus animal events were held as a warm up for gladiator events. Or it may have been introduced to Spain by the Moors in the 11th century. At that time, the bull was fought from horseback using a javelin. Bullfighting then spread to Central and South America with the Spaniards during colonial times. Aquí son unas palabras importantes. Here's some important vocab words. Be sure to record the highlighted ones in blue on the left side in your notes. El toro is bull. La plaza de toros is the bull ring. La corrida or la corrida de toros is the bullfight. El matador is the star bullfighter, and he wears a traje de luces, which translates to suit of lights. It's a very fancy, ornate suit that you can see the man wearing here in the middle is wearing to do the bullfight. Then we have el banderillero, the assistant bullfighter, el torero, which is just a general bullfighter, novillos or novice, new young bullfighters that fight young bulls, and the picador here on the right is a lancer on horseback. So who's involved? Each matador has 6 assistants, dos picadores or lancers mounted on horseback, tres banderilleros, 3 assistant bullfighters, and un mozo de espada, a sword servant. The corrida is highly ritualized with 3 distinct parts, each announced with a trumpet sound. The participants enter the arena in a parade to salute the presiding dignitary, for example, a presidente, or whoever is the most famous public official in that area. The matadores are easily distinguished by their spectacular and quite costly traje de luces. All right, vamos a ver unas noticias breves de que las corridas vuelven a Mallorca. So we're going to watch this short news item about the corridas or the bullfights returning to Mallorca.
Corridas de toros vuelve tras 2 años a Palma de Mallorca, en España. La polémica por la anulación de la ley que limitaba el festejo ha rodeado esta decisión. Por ello, grupos animalistas han convocado una manifestación en los alrededores de la plaza de la capital balear. En este archipiélago, una ley de 2017 permitía las corridas, pero limitaba el festejo, evitando el maltrato o matar a los animales. Pero el pasado diciembre, el Tribunal Constitucional anuló los artículos de esta norma, argumentando que contradice las leyes estatales que determinan la tauromaquia como bien de interés cultural.
As you can imagine, there are some groups, some animal rights groups that are against bullfighting. And so in 2017, there was a law in Palma de Mallorca, which is an area or region of Spain, that limited the amount of bullfighting and that protected the bulls from getting injured or killed during the bullfight. Recently, that law was overturned and bullfighting has become popular again in Palma de Mallorca. All right. El próximo tema es la Tomatina. La Tomatina es una festival en Buñol, Valencia. Las personas tiran millones de tomates. Vamos a ver qué es. Be sure to take notes on this video.
One of the world's largest food fights occurs during La Tomatina, an annual festival in Spain at the end of August. Here are 5 fun facts about this festival. Number 5. About 90,000 pounds of tomatoes are used by the participants in this hour-long food fight. Number 4. The tomatoes used are imported from a region in south of Spain. The tomatoes are grown particularly for this festival and are not used for cooking purposes. Number 3. Everyone has to follow certain rules laid down by the city council. For instance, tomatoes must be squished before throwing so as to prevent bruising and injuries. Also, you are prohibited from ripping each other's t-shirts during the fight. Number 2. The festival began in 1945. However, no one knows how it actually started. A popular theory is that on one instance, the town people got so angry with the city council that they pelted them with tomatoes, and that's how the tradition started. Number 1. After the fight, the tomato pulp is flushed down the streets by local fire trucks with water provided from a Roman aqueduct.
Okay, chicos, that's all for today. We'll learn more another day. Adios.